All right, you ready for this one, Kat?
No, I was.
All right, what do you?
I'm not.
I'm sorry. Yeah, well, I figured we could record this one for the website. Could make a good video down the line.
That was a good idea. 20 seconds before we're going to do it.
Let me know when you're rolling.
Kat's hair's a mess, and she's got a hood up on her sweatshirt because she's freezing, and I look like crap. And okay, let's do it. I'm rolling.
Oh, you're rolling?
We're 7 seconds in.
All right, cool. Here's what we got. Kat, I gave Kat her choice of several different segments, all concerning women's issues, and Kat chose the top 10 things women are doing to their bodies that guys hate the most. So it says you may want to hold off on the procedure you're looking at because maybe your guy's not feeling it. So this is from the Daily Mail.
Okay.
And it says, check this out. Ladies, here's something you might want to know before you go out and quote unquote fix your face. Maybe it turns out most guys actually don't want you to. So the number 10 thing that women are doing that they think looks good but guys actually don't like.
Okay.
Number 10, bright red lipstick. Some women can pull that off, but sometimes it looks, what's the word I want to use?
Trashy?
That might work. Not always, though. I don't want to, that's not a blanket statement.
Not always, no, but sometimes. And I think I understand what they're saying. There are sometimes when bright red lipstick's appropriate. There's sometimes when it's the perfect shade of bright red lipstick and it looks, fantastic. And somebody walks in wearing this bright red shade of lipstick and they look like they could literally stop traffic in the really good kind of way. And then there are other times where that bright red lipstick doesn't look so good. It just doesn't work that day or in that setting or whatever. But on the flip side of it, girl, if you want to rock the bright red lipstick, you do you, Yeah, you do you. Exactly. I can't think of what the differential, I guess it's kind of like that fine line between classy and trashy, and sometimes it can look very elegant and sometimes it can look very desperate, I guess is the best way I can describe it. Number 9 says tattoos. I'm sure you'll take issue with that. They can suck that one. Go ahead and read it, but you know how
that's
I feel.
It just says 3% of people. That's only number 9. I mean, it's a list.
3%. We don't care about them.
Yeah.
We don't care about
said
that
bright
3%.
red lipstick. Number 1, by the way, is only 31%. So it's not like out of 100. But anyway, number 8, 4% of people reported drawn on eyebrows. And I'll be honest, I have never seen drawn on eyebrows look good.
Okay.
I don't know why people do that.
It's a whole thing right now. Like the whole eyebrow game is a big thing right now.
When they use that term drawn on, they literally mean drawn on, right? Like there's no hair there. They're drawn on.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
There are some women who, for example, will wax or tweeze from like here over, so there's no tail to the eyebrow, and then they'll fill in the full part of their eyebrow, and then they will draw in.
Oh, I think that's a little wacky.
Tail. There are others who completely, or not completely, but have tweezed and waxed so heavily that this section is really thin, and then there's no tail, and so they have to fill and draw that in. I've seen it where it looks really good, and then I've seen it where it looks really bad. I am not a master of filling in my brows. I can do them so they look okay.
Okay.
But I know that there is no way that I could pluck or wax so thinly that I had to draw in every day, because that's not a skill I possess.
I feel like the more noticeable eyebrows are, the worse I think they look. They should just kind of blend in with the face, I feel like.
And see, the argument is for the eyebrows, though, is that they frame the face. That they're an accessory to the face, not that they should blend in.
I think they're part of the face.
There you go.
Did Mr. Potato Head have his own eyebrows, or are they just part of the eyes?
I don't remember, Rob.
I don't think he had his own eyebrows.
But that's Mr. Potato Head, not Mrs. Potato Head. I bet Mrs. Potato Head's eyebrows were on fleek.
Hers were on fleek, exactly. Number 7, huge fake boobs. And this is another one where it's like, I can see how women could misunderstand that we want these humongous tatas.
Right.
When it can be like, sure, big is nice. Basketballs might not be nice.
The reality, I think, is that guys like boobs.
Love boobs.
Boobs.
I agree with that. But
big boobs, little boobs, everything in between, just boobs. So I think that when you think you've got to go get these giant melons to, appease a man,
right,
you're mistaken.
you're right. What you have might be just fine already.
Right.
Like, again, it depends on the woman. And when you see humongous fake cans on like a small frame, it can look absurd.
Sure.
Honestly.
I would look ridiculous with triple E boobs.
I'd like to see it. I'd give it a shot at least. If anyone wants to give it a shot.
Nice, Rob. Nice.
Number 6, hair extensions. First of all, I rarely even notice when a woman has hair extensions.
Okay.
But I can't say they bother me at all.
I don't think they would be bothersome. I think that the point that they would be bothersome might be when it came time to get a little freaky and, you start running your fingers through her hair and you're catching on hair clips and things where the extensions are clipped in. But
if you think that's going to stop me, you're sadly mistaken. I can pull the whole wig off and throw it on the floor. I'm still ready to go.
There you go.
Number 5. Okay, it's going to be another one where it's a matter of how you pull it off. Fake eyelashes. I'm going to say most of it's like the brows. If I notice them, it's probably too much.
There is a time and a place for false eyelashes. If you're doing a photo shoot, use your false eyelashes. If you're going out for a really nice night out, wear your fake eyelashes. If you're coming into the office at, 8:30 in the morning, probably not the place for false eyelashes, unless you're a stripper, in which case, more power to you.
When you go to work, use your fake eyelashes.
That's right.
Again, if you're wearing them and I don't notice them, then you did something right. If I'm like, what the heck happened to your eyelashes? I feel like you may have gone too far.
Sure.
So that's the way I feel about that one. Number 4 on this list of top 10 things women are doing to their bodies that guys hate most, according to the Daily Mail. Plumped up lips. Okay, so anyone who watches Teen Mom knows immediately what I'm going to say about this. There's that Teen Mom, Farrah Abraham.
Sure.
Who has gone ridiculous.
I haven't seen her lately.
With
Hold on,
her
let
lips.
me Google.
Just Google Farrah Abraham lips and tell me what you come up. It's got to look like a duck. It's absurd.
Images.
It's just crazy what she's done to her lips.
Sweet Mother of God.
Do you see it?
Yeah.
It's nuts.
Why?
I feel like this is another example of if I can tell it's not real, you did something wrong.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on this? Like, Farrah did it wrong. I can't think of a worse example than Farrah.
It's one thing if you want a little filler or something, but when it's obvious that there's been... But I guess that's kind of the risk that you take when you do that. There's no guarantee that when it's done, it's going to look natural and not look like you completely faked it. There's a before and after down here. Is this really what she looked like before versus what she looks like now?
Probably. I can't see your picture, but...
I can't turn it to show you either because of the camera.
It's so big now. And, she just looked normal before. It didn't need to be done. All right, we'll keep moving here. By the way, Plumped Up Lips sounds like a song from Foster the People. We can maybe do like a parody of that.
It does.
Number 3, a fake tan.
Okay.
And I will say there can be too much. Like the Jersey Shore crew.
Sure.
They took it a little too far with their GTL.
I just sent you the before and after. Is that really what she looked like before? Or is this something else and somebody else?
That's her. That looks right to me.
That's a drastic difference in appearance.
Yeah, she looks terrible now.
Everything. Yeah, she was much prettier before.
Absolutely. There's no doubt about it. And that cuts off at the neck. Like her boobs are absurd now. She's doing everything wrong on this list. She thinks that guys want her to look this way that Daily Mail is portraying it. So, what do you think about the tans?
I think tans, spray tans, fake tans, they're take it or leave it. I think that's a personal preference. As long as she's doing it because she likes to look that way, that's one thing. If she's doing it because he wants her to look that way, that's another. But it's whatever as long as it kind of looks natural.
All right, we got 2 more to go through here. Number 2 on this list is Botox.
Okay. No.
There's no
description?
Right up.
Okay, just Botox. I will be honest with you. I have considered that.
What would that do? It would like tighten your face?
No, it would. I have a giant wrinkle in the middle of my forehead that I loathe. It's
Okay.
because I stare at if I'm off work when we're on vacation and I don't stare at a computer screen under these lights all day, it actually lessens. It's because I stare at a computer screen like this all day. So I have this wrinkle right here. What Botox would actually do is make those little muscles not able to make that face. So they would still function, but they wouldn't be able to pull as tightly to make that
would scare me.
wrinkle there. And then of course it would give the skin the opportunity to relax and to let that wrinkle kind of fade away a little bit.
I guess it's just a matter of if it looks unnatural, I would say it would probably look bad. If it looks natural,
Sure.
then it probably would look just fine.
And I think I could probably get it done and nobody would be the wiser, but I struggle with the whole I'm supposed to love myself the way I am thought process, and then the other side of me is going, but every time you look in the mirror, you hate that wrinkle.
Well,
you hate that wrinkle.
I can tell you this, if it means anything to you, I look at you for 5 hours every morning. I've never noticed that. I've never once
Thanks,
noticed
Rob.
that.
Like my crow's feet and my smile lines I'm okay with. Those are from lots of laughter. I've laughed so much in the last 5 years in this room with you. This, though, I hate. So, okay, so Botox, that's something guys don't like.
And then
Good to know.
number one, 31% of guys said their least favorite thing a woman does to their body that they think that they like but they don't is wearing too much makeup. And when you use the word too much, it makes it pretty clear what the problem is. And I agree, there can be a too much. And a lot of times I see it on like on Facebook when you have friends that are like hawking their products.
Sure.
And they're trying to show off how good their product is, trying to sell it to their other female friends. I'm always like, boy, you look so much better without all that stuff on your face.
I think it's more like, I have the impression that it's more like the Instagram girl. Like everybody, I think, knows what the Instagram girl is. That's the girl that does like the perfect contour, the perfect everything. But when you take all that away, she looks absolutely nothing at all like she does in the Instagram pictures. Because she's got on so much makeup that it's completely artificial. You know, everything from the way the shape of her nose has completely been contoured. The shape of her face has completely been contoured. And when you take all of that away, it looks nothing like the original person.
Yeah. So there's just some times where I feel like less can be more. And with makeup, I mean, it's like, I guess I can just see it. It's like you look like a painting, or you don't. Or sometimes I feel like they look like a zombie.
Sure.
Like they put like too much white on. Where it's like that's just not what you look like. Or it's like, look at all these other pictures of you. You look great, and then here's this one. It's like, what did you do? You know.
And today, this is no makeup.
Right.
This is Kat woke up and was exhausted from the last 12 days that she's had, and this is nothing.
So there you go. We spent too much time on that list, but that was fun, I think.
It was fun.